everyone. Thanks for joining me for this simple 5 to 10 minute mindful practice. As nursing students and future nurses, we're often using our bodies in various ways, whether it's hunched over our computers, studying or taking exams, hanging things on IV poles, or moving patients around the unit. It's really easy to push our bodies to the limits without taking time to notice or care for it. This practice is intended to bring awareness to areas of tension that you might be experiencing, linking our breath with our movement, and taking a moment out of our day to care for ourselves. I am 5 months pregnant, so I will be doing some of these movements from a seated position. If you find it more comfortable to stand or sit in a chair, you can modify as needed. And of course, if you feel like you need to skip any of these movements, please feel free to do so. We'll begin in a seated position, whether that's cross-legged or on your knees, whatever is most comfortable for you.
First, let's start by taking a few deep breaths, connecting our breath to our body. I like to place one hand on my chest and one on my belly to feel the rise and fall of my breathing. Next, we'll bring some mobility into the wrists, rotating them around in circles, maybe stretching the palms and the back of the wrists. We'll do a few arm waves, bringing some mobility into the forearms and the shoulders, and then changing directions. Next, we'll bring some stretching to our necks, first looking down, slowly rolling your head around, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out, changing directions, just becoming aware of any tension you might feel in this area. Breathing into that space and releasing some of that tension. Take a deep breath in, raising our left arm, gently guiding that neck over to the side, and on the out breath, gently looking down towards the ground. Taking a few breaths here, and noticing that stretch in the side neck, and coming out of that side. On the opposite side, raising our right arm, guiding that neck to the side, not pulling. Gently looking down toward the ground. I feel a lot more tension on this side, on the side of my neck, and noticing down even into my back. So just taking some breaths here, trying to soften into that space with my breathing, and coming out of that position. Take a deep breath in, raising our arm above our head, leaning over to the left side, feeling the stretch on that left side body. Taking some deep breaths, expanding into the rib cage. Just noticing that sensation as you breathe. Raising our arms back overhead and leaning to the opposite side, stretching that side body, and again breathing into that space. On the next inhale, reaching our arms up and releasing down. Again, reach up and bring to heart center, breathing out. Put some focus on our back, raising our arms up and twisting to the side. feeling some release in our lower backs, where we experience a lot of tension. Taking a few deep breaths here. Raising our arms up and to the other side. Breathing in and out. Taking a deep breath in, raising those hands above our arms, and gently lowering down. Gently find your way into tabletop position. We'll do a couple cat-cows here. Breathing in, looking up and lowering that belly down. And on the out-breath, curving that back in and rounding out the spine. Again, deep breath in, looking up. You can also find some organic movement here if you need. And breathing out, curving that back. For the last position, we'll widen our legs a bit, make our way down into child's pose. Taking a few deep breaths here, finding stillness, grounding ourselves to our bodies, and finding a moment of peace. Coming out of that position, finding your way back to a seated position. I hope you enjoyed this 5-minute mindful movement practice and hope you enjoy the rest of your day.